Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up 251. Got the Nasdaq up 64. S&Ps are up 21. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the first hour. Don't forget, folks, Basil has an outstanding show here every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter. You can get this newsletter by coming over to our website at TFNN. And you're going to see Basil write in featured content because you can get the newsletter there, as well as our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be doing a two-part webinar series, an all-day series. This series is going to be on January 23rd, 9 a.m. to 4:30 in the afternoon. First part is going to be from 9 Eastern Standard Time to noon. Second part is going to be from 1 to 4, and then he's going to review that whole deal from 4 to 4:30. You can check this out right in the front page of TFNN. You can see it. Click that link at the bottom. You can check out, and this. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, right now to talk about what he is going to be teaching out there. What's going on, brother?
Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Very good. Thank you.
Good, good. So where do you want to start? Why don't we start with what you're going to be teaching out there, Basil? Then we'll go over the market.
So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to start off, each person attendee is going to get a briefing just before we start the webinar, and it'll show them an outline of exactly the patterns that we're going to be looking at.
Okay.
The patterns that we're looking at, I always look at the market as if it's either in an arch formation or a cup formation. And you can see right here on the left, this is the Dow chart, there's a V-shaped pattern. So these are the patterns that formulate every single day, and it's like a fractal of human nature. Markets are either going up or down. And what we look at is the pattern that repeats in the 2-minute chart or a daily chart or a monthly chart. Doesn't matter what time frame. So that's very nice because it allows us to look at smaller time frames during the morning to practice these patterns in, say, a 2-minute chart, which will lead to the 5-minute. And that's almost like looking at the daily going to the weekly. And then if we can go to the 10-minute chart, you can extrapolate that information and say, wow, the pattern has been passed on the upside from the daily chart. Now the weekly chart is starting to work. And if the weekly chart is working, you can say, maybe I can hold it. Like we've had the dollar since April in different time frames. I didn't expect that it would last this long, but it went from the daily to the weekly, and even the monthly has been improving, even though I do think this is a digestive phase. You spoke about it a few minutes ago. Yes, I think the dollar is digesting these huge gains. I think it's going to go higher later on, but we'll see what happens. So that's exactly what we're looking at. So we'll use the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence. We'll use the stochastic. We'll also be using two moving averages that I've been working on for quite a long time, about 2.5 years, been practicing in the short term to be able to put this together, and we've managed to do that also in my opening call subscriptions, where we can hold things a lot longer so that you can extrapolate that data. And what's really important about this is that one of the moving averages gives you a chance to hold, even when it looks like things are failing. If that moving average is positive, the market that whatever you're following should continue higher. If it looks like it's negative, but that is still holding well, it's a positive sign. So we're going to be looking at so many pieces of information. There's the U-shaped pattern. There's the cup pattern. You can see in the Dow. I spoke about this for quite a long time. I said, this is a cup formation in the Chapman wave in the monthly chart. We're making a higher high without the technicals confirming. That should be a negative. And you can see the day that after the Dow made its high, we went short. And in fact, we've been long the Dow with one of the positions we have is a call position, 228 call, January call, and it's gone from $7.20. I told subscribers if they have a couple of positions, get out of one right at the opening today, and that was at $10.75. That's a 50% increase. So that's nice. These are the techniques that we're going to teach.
You got to love it. And folks, it's very easy to come in to the webinar. The way you do it, you come over to our website at TFNN, and you're going to see Basil. First off, it's going to be right under featured content. Your bottom line, you're going to hit our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. You're going to check out the webinar, folks. Bottom line, all day, great value. It's $495. You can also, as you're over there, of course, you can check out his newsletter, the opening call that comes out each and every trading day. So I see you get a little new studio there. Are you visiting one of your children? Where are you?
I'm actually here. I am in Brooklyn. I'm doing some sitting for my son's at a conference, and my daughter-in-law is doing a
that's
course.
awesome.
So I said, all right, I'll do everything I'll do it all remotely at my.
Well, yeah, you got to teach those little kids how to trade anyway.
I know. They watch this. They're very fascinated by these little dots going green and then red.
I love it. I love it. Well, that's so cool. And so, is it like 40 up there?
It's cold actually. It's quite cold. It's almost like Boston. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's cold. It's not a hot walking outside day.
That's you gotta love it. Okay, well listen, man, it's always a pleasure. You have a great one, a safe one, Basil.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thanks so much. Our phone